it's not that difficult, actually, because when you value exploration, when you value kids that are prepared to risk losing, when you value that it's actually in service to your children's feeling good about themselves to abandon perfectionism. Everybody on the planet who's a parent wants their kids to have high self-esteem. And if
Right.
you're going to cultivate high self-esteem, one, never praise your child, right? Instead, we use what's called acknowledgement. But praise is about my evaluation of your behavior. And so it undermines that child feeling safe to ever do anything that could risk your approval. So the best way to get around that, this is Carol Dweck's work at Stanford University, is to be able to recognize, oh my God, praise is the cornerstone of low self-esteem. So never praise. Instead,
Oh, wow.
the skill of acknowledgement, which is to highlight, verify, and acknowledge, not from the place of I'm proud of you, but from the place of, oh my gosh, I wonder, are you proud of yourself for that? And a child being able to self-reflect on their own behaviors that make them feel proud of themselves. And they
Right.
do it because they feel so good about themselves when they do it. So we want that self-reflection piece in there. Choose consideration because I like to feel good about myself. And I feel so good when I'm considerate of other people, which is a whole different thing than obedience and compliance and doing what I have to do, because if I don't, you're going to hurt me.
That's very good. So I want to read this little blurb that you had on your Podmatch profile. It said, listeners might gain deeper understanding and practical tools to navigate relationships with their adult children, fostering connection without power struggles. And I think that's very, no pun intended, very powerful.
Yeah.
Power struggles are horrible.
They
I don't
really are.
think anybody wins in a power struggle.
Totally agree.
So Catherine, I appreciate your coming on the podcast episode and for your the value of the things that you've talked about. I think it's really good stuff, and I think our listening audience is going to get a lot out of it. And
Well
so
said.
my listening audience, I want to say thank you for the privilege of your time. You can listen to this podcast on Captivate FM, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Public Radio. I upload the video version of the podcast episode to Rumble. It's rumble.com. We have a website, parentingadultchildren.org. That's parentingadultchildren.org. You can get my contact information, upcoming show schedule, a place to leave a review for the podcast episode. If you're listening on your iPhone or your iPad on Apple Podcasts, if you're listening to an episode, you can right there on the interface, you can just leave a review right there. You can. I already told you about review. I just had a brain fart. I don't remember what I was supposed to say at that point. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
You're great. Well, this has been such a pleasure. I love what you do. I love the fact that you create this space for people to come and get support. I have a freeparentingbook.com site where people can go and download 7 strategies to keep your relationship with your kids from hitting the boiling point. And I hope that everyone's able to get some support in whatever they're going through.
And what's that website?
freeparentingbook.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to put that in the show notes. And I will. I have it now, so it'll be in the show notes.
Perfect.
So Catherine, thank you for being here. I'm going to
you.
edit out all of the technical.
Bloops. I appreciate.
Yeah, the bloops. Yeah.
Appreciate your compassion and understanding.
Okay. Stay on.
Okay.
Please tune in next week for another episode of our podcast on parenting adult children.